Okay, well, welcome everybody to our state of the company address. For all the new folks that have joined our company in the last month, welcome. This is a state of the company that we do on the second Monday of every single month. It's a great way to get up to speed with what's happening on a corporate level. We have corporate on here. We do a lot of great recognition. This is something we really look forward to. My name is Ed Kenny, and I am part of Think Big Partners with my brother Brendan, Jim Kenny, and our partner Tony Procopio.
You're muted right now.
I don't want to be.
I
Okay.
shouldn't be muted. I should be okay.
No, you're okay, Ed.
Okay, good. All right, so we're really excited because this is going to be a really exciting state of the company address because a group of leaders that were earned a trip to Kauai just returned literally in the last couple of days. Some are still there enjoying themselves on the beach, which is awesome because the company has been literally in operation for just over a year. We launched just over a year ago. We've had a press release about it. Take a look at that. But we had a great leadership trip that people could earn. We all just went on that trip. And when we were there, we were surprised with some really great news that I think is going to make everybody on this call very excited. For all the people that have been on this journey with us, you're going to be super excited. For all the new people that you thought you knew how great Think Energy was, well, guess again, because we're even greater than you thought. So it's an exciting time for us as a company. We're moving in. We built a great foundation, and our second year is going to be lights out. We're super excited. And I have the great privilege and honor of introducing the person that makes this all possible, the founder and CEO of the company, who we just spent a great trip in Kauai. He was extraordinarily generous with all the leaders that earned this trip, came there, had some surprises for us all, and just doing all the right stuff to build this company from scratch to where we are today. Nothing short of miraculous. So with that, I'm going to ask if the founder and CEO could pop in and say hi to the Think Plus Energy Advisors. Michael Falquist.
Ed, how are you, man?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
Yeah, still regretting that I took that flight home from Hawaii. It was funny. I got an invite from one of my people on my team today, and it came through at 8:30 tonight. I was like, that's odd. I had to send them back and say no. I was like, that's in the middle of the state of the company call. And they came back and were like, my calendar's still on Hawaii time. I was like, gosh, we should all still be on Hawaii time. Yeah, but that was an absolutely sensational trip. I just want to kick off by reflecting on that. There's we talked a lot about building the foundation of this company. And, I think 2013, I'll go through all that, it was the year of building the foundation. But one of the best things we're building in this company is the culture. And, there was nothing that became more true to me on that trip. The people we have, the leaders, the corporate team, it was nonstop. And I just, speaking from myself and my wife, Kelly, it was an amazing few days. So with that, we will get into it. So, I wanted to just go through some of the slides. I went through what the team on the leadership retreat and end with some of the big announcements. But I kicked off my presentation with really a 2023 year review. And I would say unequivocally, 2023 was a great year for our business. I think everybody would agree with that, whether it was energy advisors, whether it was customers, the impact we made, the compensation plan improvements. But, we began this journey literally just over a year ago, right? End of January, we began enrolling energy advisors. We had an amazing roadshow to kick off the year. We hit 5 different locations. Over 500 people were involved. Amazingly, in March, we hit our 2500th energy advisor. We had the main house, which really built momentum in that market, which was fantastic. We took our first incentive trip. I talked about how great the Hawaii one was, and yeah, it's a step change. It gets better every time. But that first one was That was a great introduction to the group and, began this journey we're on together. We launched Texas in August and we had the road show in September. We're all about culture, and we launched the Women of Think in October. And we had our first conference in November, which by all accounts was fantastic. Over 300 people came to Foxwoods from across our footprint. And then, December was a big month, right? End on a peak. Remember last month on this call, we talked about all that momentum we had building in the month. Well, it was, we hit our 5,000th energy advisor and we had our first partner promote. So pretty sensational year in review when we think about it from the energy advisors. Customers was no different, right? February, we really launched the business. We rebranded Think. We launched the Free Energy Club. March, community solar opened up in multiple states. We had May, we had our first allocation of customers to our community solar farms in that market. June, right? This is part of our journey, right? Every block in the foundation, this was a massive one, right? We took a business that had a 1.3 rating on Trustpilot, and within, 5 months, had driven it up to a 4.3 or an excellent on Trustpilot, right? Talk about a foundation to build off of. That is it. August, we launched electric enrollments, continuing that journey. We achieved a B+ in the Better Business Bureau from being unrated before that. November was a huge month. We launched New Jersey for community solar. And, if you think about game-changing parts of our business, we started beta testing the Think Smart app in Texas. December, we had commercial. We had the $100 gift card promotion, which we decided to extend in the new year because it was so successful. And then finally, we had our first allocation of New York customers to DRS. About 1,000 customers were allocated in the month of December. So from a customer perspective, foundation was built in terms of reputation management. We had great success on the electric side and the community solar side, both in terms of serving customers and on the community solar side, getting them allocated to projects. So impact, it's an important part for me. Businesses I'm a part of, I like them being more than about profitability. It's about giving back. It's about making an impact. We have two ways we do it with our business today. One is our One Tribe partnership, where for every customer, we protect 50 trees. Guys, we had an amazing impact, right? Over 2.2 million trees protected. That's over 10,000 acres of rainforest that our efforts impacted. And again, guys, this is year one of the journey. That's just part of the impact. The other side of the impact is for our Think Clean customers. Obviously, it's 100% renewable product. Based on our customers' load in 2023, almost 90,000 metric tons of CO2 were avoided. It's over the equivalent of over 4 million trees planted. So pretty significant impact while we're building, really the foundation of a business that I think is going to be something we're all going to be really proud of over a long period of time. Finally, the compensation plan enhancements, there were a lot, right? Because as I say, you don't want to design the perfect comp plan out of the gate. You always want to be enhancing it, growing it, building it. One of the best, in my opinion, one of the best enhancements was adding the 2 levels, mentor pay. We also changed the rank advancement so you could achieve rank by personal customers. So if you're a person who just wants to acquire customers and not necessarily build a team, this is a program for you, which is again unique in the space. We increased our upfront community solar bonuses. We reduced the rank requirements for regional energy advisor and senior energy advisor, right? We launched the 535 to make it easier and something you can duplicate. And obviously we had to match the rank advancement bonuses to that. So if you do the program, you can achieve those ranks. Consistent with that, we increased the time to achieve the accelerated rank advancement bonuses. To me, guys, this is a winner. If you have people on your teams who are driving to be an SEA or a director, we want them to get those accelerated RABs because that's just going to get them more excited about the business and being a part of your team. We launched commercial, which added 4 new bands to the comp plan. And we added cabs for Free Energy Club customers, our community solar customers. So that was 2023. It was a massive year, a year we should all be proud of. We look back on it. I think the foundation is built for us to have an incredibly successful run in 2024 and beyond. My goal for 2024 and beyond, like, we're in this not to be like everybody else. Like, I believe we have competitive moats built around this business. Warren Buffett made this concept famous with the economic moat. He only invests in companies that have, deep competitive advantages, or as I like to think about, what's going to make you win versus your competition. My goal in 2024 is to take our competitive moats and go deeper, make the moat deeper around ourselves, harder to compete with us. Some real life examples, just so we all understand, right? Geico is a famous company that Warren Buffett invested in, and they have so much scale in the insurance space. It de-risks their premiums, and also it's lower cost to operate. You've got Coca-Cola product formulation is their economic moat. Amazon, the distribution infrastructure, right? Hard for companies to compete with Amazon because of what they've developed. And then obviously there's brands can be in competitive moat. And I think Harley Davidson's a classic example where no matter how good the motorcycle is, people associate with that culture and want to drive those motorcycles. So examples of competitive moats, what are ours in my opinion? Number one, technology, right? We've talked a lot about it. Proton, what Proton means for customers, our ability to add value to customers. So my goal for 2024, deploy that Think Smart technology in all our markets. Obviously today, we're in beta testing in Illinois, Pennsylvania, Texas. We expect by the end of the first quarter to be out of beta testing and begin deploying that product across all our markets. In the beta testing markets, right? That's about 10 million customers that we'll be able to reach. In the additional markets we're going to be adding throughout 2024, it's another almost 11 million customers. Guys, there is over 21 million customers, residential customers that are in these markets. So our opportunity with this technology is massive. And so when we talk about our competitive moat, like number one priority is to get this product into all these markets, so all of our EAs have something better than anyone else to sell when it comes to our electricity product. I mean, that is an exciting vision for what we're trying to create. The other competitive moat, in my opinion, is community solar. Right? Other people do it. We just have a better way to educate consumers about the benefit. Right? My goal is to expand into every community solar market and solidify our position as the number one aggregator of community solar in the US markets. We had some big announcements, right? So when we think about our community solar business today, we're in 4 markets. We enrolled in the 12 months, or in 2023. We enrolled more than 8,000 customers across 12 utilities, over 65 million kilowatt hours under contract with 4 large developers. I think it's really important to note we have contracts with some of the largest community solar developers in the country. We've obviously had some big announcements. Obviously, we talked about it before, the allocation to DRS. So customers have been notified, energy advisors have been notified, but 1,000 customers were effectively allocated to DRS and Meadow projects in December. So those customers are going to get 5% discount in the NYSEG territory, and those customers are going to go live on projects in the late spring. So that means customers will start seeing savings on their bill, and EAs will get the second half of their bonuses. We also announced, both in a press release and while we were down or in Hawaii, that another 2,500 customers were allocated in New York. So that's across even more utilities, basically all of our utility footprints in New York, with customers who are not LMI getting a 5% discount and LMI getting a 10% discount. That was allocated to another partner we have, which is Arcadia. So really exciting news. So over 3,500 customers in New York are going to be, by early to late spring be allocated and receiving benefits and unlocking a lot of value for our energy advisors, which is going to be amazing. But the big news was market expansion. Right. My goal is to be everywhere and be the #1 player in this space. I believe that's a massive competitive moat for our energy advisors. These are the markets we are currently in today. This is where we're going. I mean, guys, it's amazing. So we are laser focused as a team, building the training, building the communication, the market rollout plan. You probably, not sure if you noticed this in our weekly email you got from us this morning, but 10 o'clock this Saturday, we're going to be doing a community solar training where we are going to be going in depth into the market rollout and provide all the information you need about what customers are eligible, what type of enrollment, what are the discounts available, explain the compensation for all these markets. 10 o'clock Saturday. Be there. Obviously, it'll be on repeat, but that'll be the time when we roll out all this information. But guys, this is beyond exciting. We have an amazing opportunity across multiple different partners that have enabled us to be in these markets. So really exciting growth ahead for us in the community solar space. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to my my business partner and good friend, Brad Tales. Brad, it was a lot of fun spending time with you in Hawaii. I was honored to be your Kelly's wife in cornhole. I hope she's practicing, because the two of us were not a good team. We had fun, but we didn't go very far in the tournament. But it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun to meet her, spend time with her, and yeah, I mean, I know you feel my excitement, but yeah, 2024 is going to be a pretty exciting year.
It really is, buddy. And I was going crazy knowing what you shared with me about the new community solar markets prior to the trip, buddy. And I did my best and I succeeded in keeping it away from everybody. And unbelievable announcements, my friends. And talking to people since we've got back and the word's gotten out. I mean, there's never been so much excitement in the field since we launched, and new leaders looking at us now, being in, the 10 new markets to go with our 4 to be 14. It's crazy, absolutely crazy, my friend.
Yeah, it is very exciting times for us. That is for sure.
Yep, no doubt about it. So we just got to try to transition now into my section, go through some recognition. I know Lauren's working on that as we speak. And folks, now's the time to get engaged and to really take it to another level. I saw an email from a couple of people today in a market that we're in that is so excited to what's going on, buddy, and to getting their group re-engaged and to come out swinging. And, if you go to the next picture, if you would, Lauren, and thank you for updating that picture. This is just some of the shots from Kauai. I've said this before, there's not many secrets in this business, but one of them is being on these trips, because it takes your belief level from here to here. It takes it from your head, because everything that Michael just said makes sense. But when it goes from here to here, it's all the difference in the world. So exciting, and so jealous on Tony and Diana still being there and having a ball. So here's some more pictures from that event: swimming with turtles, golfing, cornhole, like Michael mentioned, snorkeling. It was just a trip of a lifetime. So folks, I'm going to go over how do you get to the next one here coming up in the next couple of slides. Here it is. There's 4 different ways now. We keep making it better and better and better. 4 different ways to get on this next trip. First way, rank advanced to regional director and above by June 30th, 2024. Simple, done. That's it. Number 2, accumulate points. The top 10 EAs who accumulate the most points, and I'll show you how you get your points in the next slide here, win a trip. Now, I've been calling people as they hit the method 2 leaderboard, the method 3 leaderboard. I've been calling everyone saying, folks, great job. You're number 7, you're number 6, you're number 5, you're number 20. The secret to this, just like the secret to the comp plan, is 5-3-5, just going regional energy advisor, regional energy advisor, regional energy advisor. The secret to really climbing through, in my opinion, I could be wrong, but I look at the numbers and I see who's moving and who's not, is right down here at 50 points. Enroll a new energy advisor in 2024, and it levels the playing field, folks. Doesn't matter if you have 5,000 people on your team or 5 people on your team. If you don't sponsor anyone in 2024, those 5,000 people don't mean anything when it comes to this portion of the contest. It does for method 1, but not for method 2, 3, and 4. But enroll a new energy advisor, help them get 3 customers. You're going to earn 10 points right there. Plus, you're going to earn mentor bonuses. Plus, if you help them become a regional energy advisor, another 50 on top of that. So you're looking at a minimum of 75 points for each time you do that. It takes 3 or 4 of those, folks, and you'll be leading the clubhouse. So, and of course, here's how you get points for enrolling customers. That's it. Next way. Qualifiers for method 1, Think Big Partners, Clean Energy Team, and David Fleet. Congratulations, you guys have all qualified for the next trip. Method 2, point accumulators for method 2. Here's the current standings as of today, folks, for the 6-month period, for the 6-month contest. It's really fun to see how many people change on a daily basis, but you got Brian C. out of Ohio, Charles out of Ohio, Mendy out of New Jersey, Chen out of New Jersey, Joseph out of New York, Zev out of New York, Mel out of New York, Joseph out of New York, Linda out of Pennsylvania, Fred out of New Jersey, Mayor out of New York, Jacob out of New York, Christian out of Ohio, Esther out of New York, Nick out of New York, Hindi out of New York, Bella out of New York, Jennifer out of Texas, Morris out of New York, George out of Pennsylvania, Yakov under New Jersey, Jerry out of Ohio, Pinchas under New Jersey, Revka out of New Jersey, Ron out of Texas, Mayor out of New York, Sheen out of Ohio, Malka out of New York, Sarah out of New York, Saloom out of New York, and Rocky out of Texas. Great job, everybody. I won't do that for the next ones because that's a lot of names to write through. But congratulations to all of you. And there's literally points. I cannot stress this enough. Literally single points separating people on this leaderboard, folks. So keep going, keep doing it. Method 3, there's more. That's right, keeps getting better and better. Method 3, when you're the top EA who accumulates the most points within February, and you and a guest will earn a spot on the trip. And we've got 2 of them that are still up for grabs because January winner has not been announced yet until February 15th. February 15th or February 16th, actually, because we wanted to give a couple of weeks for everyone to get those customers to get moved from verify or pre-verify, depending, and of course for the rank advancement. But here's the leaders in the clubhouse for these. For January, again, these changed today. I think we had 10 or about 6 new people that hit the list for the first time and about 10 people that moved around on the list. It's a battle, folks. And again, there's literally single digit points that are separating one rank from another. So keep going, everyone. Congratulations to all of you. Next slide, please. Here's the February ones. And now you look at this, folks, there's a big difference from the last slide to this slide when it comes to geographically. You've got a lot more people in Texas, in Ohio coming on board, New Jersey's coming up to speed, and look around. And that last slide, there was many more that were from New York than anywhere else. So congratulations, everyone. Currently in the top 30 for the February Method 3. But wait, it gets better. There's even another way to do it. We really want to focus on community solar. We just launched 10 new areas. You're going to hear about it more on Saturday, but we want to reward people for focusing on customers in these areas. You'll see that we're giving 3 points for New York customers, non-New York customers, 3 points, and non-New York customers defined as non-New York with Solar 0 or Solar 3, LMI, Solar 1 Main, it's 6 points. So we really want to incentivize people to go out and get customers in those areas. And you earn when you have 250 points, you're on the trip. It doesn't matter if we have 10 people qualify via 250 points, community solar points, or 100 people qualify at 250 points. More the merrier. Let's go. So thanks for that, Miles, that chat. Next slide, please. The method 4. Here's the points so far for people. Esther's leading the way with 18, and all the way down to Lisa down there in New Jersey with 6. So congratulations, you guys. We just started. You know, this new method. Of course, a lot of customers haven't went from pre-verified to pending yet. So those numbers will escalate very, very fast, because I know there's people that have 40, 50 customers on the books already, and it's not represented there in the point accumulators yet, but they will be. So great job, everybody there. And here's the great promotion right here, folks. Long-term. Winning a trip is great, but how about long-term points? Earn extra points toward rank advancements and lifetime points when you enroll customers in these areas. LMI accounts in New York, 2 points. Versant, Maine, 4 points. Maryland, LMI customers, 3 points. New Jersey, JCP&L LMI accounts, 4 points. Those are lifelong points, folks. So as opposed to having to have 500 team points to become a director in just electricity, let's say, right? You get 4 points per customer, you need 120, right? 125 customers if they were all JCP&L LMI accounts in New Jersey. A lot easier to get 125 customers than it is to get 500. So make sure you're taking advantage of that, folks. It goes away the end of February 29th. All customers that are on the book, they don't have to go pending by that time, but as long as they're on the books by February 29th, those are lifetime points towards rank advancements. So make sure you're taking advantage of that, folks. Next. Introducing the new director of Think Plus. Got to spend, we all did spend a week together in Hawaii. She comes to our company with just a plethora of knowledge in this industry and in this space. And she's just a lots of fun to be around. Her and my wife and myself and her boyfriend Trent just had a ball in Hawaii dancing, and I just want to introduce to all of you who don't know her yet. Maybe you're not part of the leadership council or the founders call every week. Lauren Valdez, are you there, Lauren? She's got an unbelievable story.
Hi, everybody. I'm Lauren. Nice to meet you guys. I've been at Think for, oh man, a little over a year now. I was on the customer side, doing all of like the marketing. So all of the marketing materials you see, that's essentially been spearheaded by me. It was amazing to be in Hawaii with everybody. The funny thing is like what I've loved about my job, I could say like 2 things so far was I got to be lucky enough to go to Connecticut and help plan that event and get to meet you guys all and interact with you and see how passionate you were in your drive and how exciting and amazing that was to be a part of. And then I got it even more full in Hawaii, where I got to be able to be a part of everybody's experience there and just see this sheer joy that you guys get by doing something not just for yourself, but for the world and for the many. And I love the passion that you guys all have behind this. I love the community that we're building here, and I can't wait to be a part of that, or even a bigger part of it. And I can't wait to make sure that you guys have everything that you need to be successful.
Well, thanks, Lauren. Thanks for all you do on a daily basis. I know it's not easy, and you just come by this so naturally, and you can just see it in the smile on your face. And it was great spending time with you and Trent and Mike and his Kelly and everybody there in Hawaii. So thanks for all you do from all of us.
Thank you. All right.
So here I am again. And thanks again, Lauren, for updating that old picture of the fat guy in a little suit. And look at me with my blue eyes here. It looks like the Terminator. I'm here to take you out. Let's go. Most customers personally enrolled in January. Congratulations to all of you. In 9th place, Citizens Oil Co-op, Emily B. in Ohio, Paul C. in Pennsylvania, Linda D. in Pennsylvania, Rhonda R. in Ohio, Linda E.
Pennsylvania, Ohio, Baltimore, Washington,
Pennsylvania,
D.C. If you know
Sheena in
people out there.
Ohio, Emma in
Especially,
Maine,
I feel like I'm enjoying
in Ohio, Thanks, guys, for doing that. John M. in Ohio, Christian C. in Ohio, Mendy in New Jersey, Brian in Ohio, Sarah in Maine, and Clean Energy Team in Connecticut. Congratulations to all of you top customer gatherers in January. Next, top community solar customers personally enrolled in January. You got Malka out of New York. Congratulations. Tizivia, New York. Sarah, New York. Shalom in New York. Joel in New York. Shaim in New York. Look at all the New Yorks. Rachel in New York. Hyman in New York. Mendy in New Jersey. Finally, someone else gets in there. Hindi in New York. Esther in New York. Emma in Maine. Congratulations. Another state in there. And then last but not least, Jacob in New York. Congratulations to all of you. Next, most free energy club customers enrolled in January. They are. We got Sherry out of Texas, Heather out of Texas, Seamus out of New York, Jennifer out of Texas, Terry out of Pennsylvania, Melissa out of Texas, Martin out of Texas, Jose out of Texas, Trent out of Texas. Look at Texas coming on board. Brian out of Ohio, Clean Energy Team out of Connecticut, Kylie out of Ohio. Great job, Kylie. SZ out of New York, and Adrian Oil Co-op out of Connecticut. Congratulations to all of you. Most energy advisors enrolled. Now, remember what I said about the contest, folks. This is key. You'll see some of these people on the leaderboards. Let's go January. You got Bridget in Florida, Joseph in New York, Fred in New Jersey, Rocky in Texas, MGP out of New York, Samuel out of Texas, Success Energy out of Massachusetts, Gabriel out of North Carolina, Mayor out of New York, Mindy out of New Jersey, Miles out of Texas. Every month, Miles is in the top one, and Esther out of New York. Congratulations to all of you. Okay, new regional energy advisors in the month of January. There's a lot here. I'm not going to read them all off, folks, so take a picture of this slide. Congratulations to all of you. They're in alphabetical order. Congratulations to all of you, all the new regional energy advisors in January. Next, senior energy advisors in the month of January. We've got 7 of those. Congratulations to you. We got Yakov out of New York, Rachel out of New York, Jerry out of Ohio, Jacob out of New York, David out of Texas, Daniel out of Massachusetts, and Brian out of Ohio. Congratulations to all of you folks. Great job. Here's some senior energy advisors from December that I failed to recognize last month. You got Shaw out of New York, Rivki out of New York, Nick out of New York, Hindi Eckstein out of New York, Fred out of New Jersey, and B&B Think Savings. Congratulations to all of you. 3 directors in the month of January. They are key rank right here, folks. This is where coding kicks in. Michael D out of Mass, Joseph S out of New York, and Joanne P out of Massachusetts as well. And speaking of Joseph, we got Joseph on the line with us if we can find him. Joseph Solomon out of New York. He's got a great story on how he's acquiring all these customers. I called his wife today, Hindi, who just became a regional, a senior energy advisor. Congratulations to her. Joseph, there you are. Good to see you.
Yes,
Hindi,
hi.
good to see you.
Rachel,
I'm sorry. Good to see you guys. I called Hindi today too. So I wasn't far off. So congratulations, you guys. Joseph, everyone asks me all the time when they see your name on the list. And Rachel, congratulations to you, even though Joseph took your call today. How are you doing it, you guys? Can you give us some tips on how you're getting so many customers?
First of all, I gotta correct the Joseph S. All the S was Solomon. It wasn't Stein or some other names. You
Joseph
started
Solomon,
using last
that's-
names.
I said Solomon, yeah, but we always just post the last initial in case
I'm
case
just
you're
joking.
running. In case
Yeah,
you're
joking.
incognito.
Okay, so let's get into the. So we live in New York. So New York, we were fortunate enough to have solar early enough, and the reason we're good in customer gathering is because we were in Punta Cana. So I worked hard on getting a lot of customers to reach to the trip to Punta Cana, and my wife was there with me. So what happened was after the trip, I told my wife, okay, this is your cash business. You sign up as an advisor, you just get customers. We were not planning to build a business for her. She was just, I told her, look, $60 up front, you know, this is a nice cash income. Every Friday you get paid, you can go shopping for the weekend. So that's why she signed up. So just to point out first, the important part of getting to a trip. It's not like a lot of people, you know, newbies coming in and they think it's all about the trip. Yeah, it's a beautiful trip. And I'm not taking that away. Trip beautiful is good, but important part of the trip. And that's why I worked on getting to Punta Cana, put in the efforts, because I wanted to get to know all of you in person. So now I know who Brett Tails is. I know who Mike Focus is. I got to know the corporate team. I got to know the leader advisors team, all of them on a personal level, and it's so much different. And once we came back, so that's when my wife signed up. So I reached director already, and my wife did reach senior energy advisor. On top of that, I'm not sure if you even know about it. She was not planning to build a business, just get customers, you know, like for cash up front. She spoke to her friend one day, just in a conversation, being with a friend. She shared with her the business, and her friend told her, I could do it. She's a busy lady, mid-age, and my wife comes back home. She tells me, my friend wants to do it. And I told her, listen, if you got to talk to someone as an advisor, it's your advisor. You signing her up. Now, all of a sudden, my wife's team is my strongest leg, because from that one woman, she signed up her daughter. Her daughter and their husband got to work, and they got a few active people into the business. And all of a sudden, I have a business for myself. She has a business for herself. But in Think Energy, like, we're all in one business, all of us. That's that part of the story. Now, just coming up about the company, happens to be in 3 days. I'm not in the second year yet. I'm actually I still have 3 days in the first year. So I was fortunate enough to be signed up then. The 15th, I'm gonna pay for the renewal with a happy face. I can't believe we went through this year. For people who don't know, they were not here in the beginning, we went through a lot. That means, you know, we grew together. And even 2 months ago, you know, like November, December, it's always excitement, compensation plan upgrade, excitement constantly. Any upgrade is always to the side of the advisors. That's what I learned in this company. It's all for the advisors. Now, even 2 months ago, I have said that we're not at the ground floor yet, but with all this news came out last week. I mean, this is, I've been jumping so many times in this company, but I think this is the pitch point. We're 4 states, we got solar. Now we're jumping in another 10 at a time. And we're talking about Arcadia coming to Think Energy. They had to bend themselves and say, we need you. I mean, I'm not shocked, but it's something big. So now it's like, where are we starting here? But it's very exciting. And now we're at the ground floor. Anybody coming in now, let's put it that way. People who have been around for the year know me already, because Think Energy put me out to become a speaker too. I got to add that to Think Energy's list. I wasn't a speaker before, but the point of, I can see now we're at the ground floor. I don't know, maybe, you know, the excitement coming up, I'll say we're at the ground floor in a year from now, which is even better. But my point is now we're at the ground floor. We're going to have 14 states with solar. Now, your first question, you asked me how we're signing up so many customers. Energy supply is a good item. The Free Energy Club is a good item. I can't wait for the Proton, because I'm a technical guy in electric all my years. I can't wait for that, to have it in my hand and experience it. You're getting back money. I mean, it's all about saving money, making money. But the solar in New York is what is my customer base, and it's simple and easy. You just have to educate the people what it is. Most people don't know. When I found that government site where they are talking about in January 2025, they're expecting 5 million people to be signed up throughout the United States on solar discounts, solar credits. And it's not even 500,000 signed up as of the moment in the United States. That means we have 4.5 million plus people is our business in 2024, and we can all win here. Just sharing it and letting the people know about the savings, it's very exciting.
Yeah.
And I really thank all of you guys, all of you. I mean, with the help of all of you, the leaders, I'm not going to go through names because there is a lot of them. All the leaders and advisor leaders, corporate, I mean, corporate is here to help you. People should know, people coming in the beginning, sometimes they have questions, they hear this and that, just reach out, call EA support, you'll get all the help. And thank you so much for bringing it to us. And Mike, we appreciate the opportunity. I knew the opportunity, I understood the opportunity in the beginning, but not the way I understand it now.
Yep.
Really appreciate.
Well, we appreciate you, Joseph and Rachel. Congratulations again. And I forgot, my friend, you're an electrician by trade, and great job, my friend. And so proud of you and your entire team. You've got a great upline team. It just never ceases to amaze me when I'm going through the leaderboards and seeing all the names from New York that we know and love. So congratulations to all of you. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank
you so much.
Thank you. Next, we've got some regional directors to congratulate. In the month of January, we got Clean Energy Team, who's Ed Levine and Melissa Unlinger. And I'm going to ask Tim and Melissa. Tim, for sure. We weren't sure if Melissa was going to be able to join us or not, but Tim, are you with us?
We are.
Oh, nice. Good to see you, my friend.
All right. It's good to see you too.
Tim, is Melissa with you or is she not there? Oh, yes, she is. There she is. Now I can see you. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Tim. So we got to spend a lot of time together in Hawaii, and I said a few things to you guys in private about how I view your team and what you guys are building. You got a great story. 2 regional directors in the house, family business being built there. Can you guys tell us a little bit about how you're having success? And again, I've talked to you before, but I never get to spend time with you, me and my wife, with you guys and Michael and Kelly and all the other, and Lauren and Trent and Phil, all the other corporate people as well. And we really spent a lot of time together. And can you just talk a little bit about what your belief was prior to going to Hawaii and maybe where it is now and how you guys are having so much success?
I mean, I can speak for myself and say that I hadn't really had the opportunity to meet anyone, to speak of from corporate or anything. Tim's been to a couple different trainings and events, and I haven't had the opportunity to go. And so this was really kind of my first introduction to everyone. And it really blew me away. I was so impressed with everyone I met, from, all the other individuals that were blessed enough to get to go on the trip, and corporate, and just everyone involved with the whole trip. And I kind of, in our video that we had done, I kind of said this, and we've learned from experience over the years in different businesses we've been involved in, that, there's a financial component, obviously, that drives people to begin a business like this. Usually someone has some kind of dream or hope or something they want to change financially, but that's a good reason to get started. But if you truly want to be successful, then you have to really believe in the company that you're working with. You have to believe in the product. You have to believe in the people that you are involved with, both below you and above you, and all around you. And that was kind of solidified this past week. It really brought that belief to light, and just is going to be more of a driving force, as we watch this business grow.
Well, let me ask you this, because I know you guys have been on numerous trips with different companies. Is this not the best group of leaders that you've ever been together with? Take me out of the equation, because I may not fall in that category. But again, in my 35 years, I wouldn't say it if I didn't believe it and it wasn't true. I would just leave it alone. This is the most unbelievable group of leaders that I've ever been associated with in 35 years.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
Yeah, I mean, Missy and I were talking about that on the way home, actually, Brad. And, we were talking to each other, and, just the leadership in this company is by far the best that we've ever been with. And, I just being there this week in Hawaii and getting to know everybody and getting to know you better too. And, beating you guys on the golf tournament, and all that. So we had a good time. But what I know is that we're with the right group of people, and this business and the leadership of this company will take everybody that plugs in to high levels. And it's whatever you guys, whoever's in this business is, it's out there for y'all, and we have the right leadership to get us to where we want to go. So you just got to plug into the system that, that's out there and proven for you. So yeah, we're looking forward to the next trip and the trip after that, and winning more golf tournaments and all that. So
Yeah, we don't want to talk bad about any other, companies or leaders, but we did both say on the way home, this is just a whole new level. You said, we've been on a lot of trips, we've been involved in other things, and those things were great in our life at the time and did a lot of good for our family. But this is just different. Like I said, this was my first introduction, and the intelligence of all of the people, yourself included, running this company, and the integrity. Everything is top notch, but yet still very much had a family feel, very down to earth, very easy to communicate with. There was no, oh, they're up here and maybe they'll come talk to us. It was just, everybody was there as a group, enjoying each other's company and getting to know one another, and very accessible and just, relaxed. But yet you also see the drive and the motivation and the vision. And I love their hearts for doing something more than just making money.
Well, I couldn't agree more. And thank you guys for your belief early on and doing what you're doing, and because it's remarkable, and the team that you're building. And I said a couple of things, we'll just keep it to ourselves and on how I feel about the team that you're building. And thanks for being who you guys are. And you said it perfectly, Melissa. People are real. It wasn't. It's just we laughed. I laughed a few times with you until I cried because I was laughing so much. And it was just a ball. And thanks for all you do.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, next, what do we got next here? You got a thank you from me, but I'm going to turn it over to my partner, Ed Kenny, who is going to close this meeting out. This is the shortest state of the company call that we ever had. Congratulations to everyone and helping them make that happen. Our goal has always been under an hour, and we are under an hour because we started a few minutes late. So Ed, over to you. I think you're muted, my friend. Over to you to close this thing out, my friend.
Awesome. Good stuff. Hey, listen, thanks everybody for jumping on. I want to welcome Lauren to the director position of Think Plus. I'm so excited, guys. She's an amazing human being, and she's all ours. So I want to thank corporate too, because all the leaders that were on this trip, they experienced something very special together. It was a top-notch trip, and it was a quality group of human beings. And I think really the culture of this company is attracting top quality human beings. We want just good people in this company that adopt the philosophy in their own lives of always do the right thing. And if you're associating yourself with those kind of people, you can't go wrong. You're with the right place. I want to congratulate all the people that were recognized tonight for all the hard work that they're doing. I want to see their names on the boards again next month. Remember, the state of the company call is the second Monday of every single month. Okay, so you can mark it on they hijack the Monday opportunity event that's typically at 8 o'clock. Corporate comes in, and we have a great up-to-date kind of, get your information from corporate directly. And I also want to remind everybody of something that is really exciting that this company is putting together with the field, led by the field, and it's called the Women of Think Energy, the Women of Think Plus. It's a great group of women. Everyone's involved. Everyone's invited to be involved because, you know, women just have a different way of communicating and they have great ways of getting the message out there to people. And, you know, I'll be honest with you, I've been in the energy space for 14 years. And it's typically been, from what I've seen, kind of more attracts more males than females. But I think this Women of Think and the way Think Energy is doing this business with the Free Energy Club and Community Solar, they're making it much more appealing for everybody to be in part of. So the Women of Think group meets on the third Monday of every single month. Okay. It's going to be on the calendar, so you don't have to worry about how to get there now, but it's at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on the third Monday of every single month. And it's always led by a new woman of Think Energy. Each month takes over the call. It's really exciting. They also have a great Facebook group. Everybody can jump in there. So with that, folks, like Brad said, it's one of our shorter calls, one of our more exciting calls too, because, you know, we're in states now for the first time that we've never been able to, that I've never been able to market to, like, you know, just states that are able to get customers. It's a really exciting time for everybody who's on this call and for all the people that are going to be introduced to Think Energy. I want to end the call on that note, but I do want to end the call by seeing if we could have two special guests that are here from Hawaii still. Tony and Diane, are you guys available to say something?
I don't think they're ever coming back.
They're never coming back, folks.
Lauren, stop the screen share.
Can you hear us okay?
Yeah,
There you're
loud and
great.
clear.
Well, we're really excited to be here, and you know, it's an exciting group, and you know, we had such an incredible time in Hawaii that you know, we decided to extend our stay a little bit, and then we extended it before we had left, you know, to get to Kauai. And then we got over here and took a few days and came over to Oahu, Diana's old stomping ground. She used to live here. And, you know, we were expecting to go back about 3 days ago. And we said, you know what, we couldn't leave. We were homesick before we even left. So we decided to add a few days. So now we're coming back on Wednesday. So very exciting.
Yeah, to a foot of snow, I hear.
And listen to this, even though they're in Hawaii, Tony Procopio did a Zoom with me and a new leader out of Illinois today from the beach in Hawaii. And if that's not commitment, I don't know what is. Thanks, Tony.
Yes, indeed. Absolutely. I'll tell you what, everybody, you know, you got to get on these trips. There's no doubt about it. There is nothing like building this business so that you can go and have the options. You know, if we hadn't been building this business, hadn't made the commitment to do it, we wouldn't have the option to stay here right now. And that's what this business does. And anyone can do it. So we're really excited. I'll turn it back to you. And what a great call. And what an exciting time to be part of Think Energy.
Congratulations to everyone who promoted.
Awesome. Well, go enjoy your next couple of days, guys. You deserve it. You earned it.
Will do.
We'll see
All
you
right, so
soon.
folks, we're going to check out and we'll see you back here tomorrow night, 8 o'clock for a new opportunity event. Invite your guests. I'm telling you, this business is getting more exciting by the day. So you should be easy to pick up that phone and invite as many people you can to see this business opportunity tomorrow night at 8 o'clock and Monday through Thursday at 8 o'clock. Let's do it. Thanks,
And just
everybody. Appreciate it.
say one other thing, folks. Because it's $49, folks. 10 new community solar places. It goes hand in hand, folks. $49, 10 new community solar markets. Are you kidding me? Let's go.
Let's rip it. Thanks all.
guys.
Have a great night.
Great evening.
Thank you,
Thank
everybody.
you. Tony, what about the Q&A tomorrow? I cannot miss that. I hope you're doing it.
We'll be on it.
Great, Mike.
Regular
Great job.
schedule.
Thank
You
you.
got it.
Thank you. That's important.
See you there.
Thanks.
Great job, guys. Awesome call.
Awesome. Take care, everybody. Have a great night.
Tony, maybe you can make us a new
Good
90-minute
job, Ed.
video while you're out there.
You have a good
Great
night too.
call.
Thank you
Thank
for all you
you.
do.
Let's do that.
Good night,
have fun, Elwood.
Great call.
Bye. Good night. Thank
all.
you. God bless you all.
Congratulations, everybody.
Thank you.
Okay.
Congrats, everyone.